6 months ago, I had $38 in my account and about 38 excuses to go with it. Today, I've saved over $10,000 while working a job that barely covered rent. Sounds impossible? It did to me too. I'm not a financial guru. I don't have a rich uncle. And no, I didn't stumble across a secret crypto coin or win the lottery. I'm just like you. Someone trying to make ends meet, who got sick of feeling broke, and finally did something about it. Today, I'm going to walk you through exactly how I saved $10,000 in just 6 months, even on a low income. No fluff, no magic tricks, just real choices, real sacrifices, and a real plan you can use. Part 1. Shift the mindset. Before we even talk about money, let's talk about mindset. Because here's the truth. You don't rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your systems. I used to tell myself, I just need to make more money. But that's like saying, I just need a bigger bucket, while ignoring the hole at the bottom. So, first, I audited my life. I asked, where's my money actually going? What beliefs do I have about money? Am I living broke or thinking broke? Track every dollar like it owes you rent. This is where the practical begins. First big move, I tracked every single dollar. And I mean every dollar. I treated money like a nervous cat. If I didn't watch it carefully, it disappeared. I used a free budgeting app, but honestly, a notebook works just as well. The goal isn't perfection, it's awareness. Behavioral science shows that just by tracking what we do, we naturally improve it. They call it the observer effect. And it works with spending too. The anti-budget strategy. Now, budgeting, I tried 17 methods. Most felt like a second job. Then I found what worked, the anti-budget. Here's the trick. Instead of assigning money to 27 categories, I decided how much I wanted to save first, then just lived off the rest. Monthly income, $2,500. Set savings goal, $1,600. Live on, $900. Sounds insane? It felt like it. But that pressure forced me to think like a minimalist ninja. I didn't cut back on everything. I cut back on the stuff that didn't move the needle. Part 4. Cut without feeling cut. I still had fun, I still went out, but I stopped paying for fake convenience and phantom pleasure. I made coffee at home. Turns out I don't need a $6 oat milk swirl to feel alive. I walked or biked instead of Ubering everywhere. Shout out to my calves, MVPs of this journey. I cooked 90% of my meals. And yes, I got real familiar with rice, beans, eggs, and frozen veggies. Dopamine is tied to novelty, not luxury. So when you trick your brain with new experiences, even free ones, you still feel rewarded. That's how I kept joy without killing my wallet. Part 5. Increase income creatively. Now look, you can only cut so much, so I focused on growing income too. But not by working 100 hours a week. I sold things I didn't use, clothes, gadgets, books. I picked up micro jobs online, freelance writing, quick design gigs, tutoring. I offered to help neighbors with errands or basic tech setups. I realized I had skills, even small ones, that people would pay for. I just had to stop underestimating myself. Part 6. Automate and forget. Once I had money coming in and spending under control, I automated savings. Every payday, I sent the first chunk straight into a high-yield savings account. Out of sight, out of swipe range. Use a separate bank. No debit card access. Name the account Emergency Escape Fund or Freedom Fund to stay motivated. Trust me, if your money's too easy to touch, your brain will find a way to emergency itself a new hoodie. Part 7. Emotional wins, not just financial ones. This journey wasn't just about money. It was about power, control, confidence. Every time I said no to impulse, I was saying yes to my future self. Every time I skipped takeout, I fed the version of me that sleeps better at night. This wasn't easy, but it was worth it. Because 6 months later, I'm not rich, but I'm freer. And that's the real win. So, how do you save $10,000 on a low income? You flip the script. You pay yourself first. You treat every dollar like it matters, because it does. You stop waiting for more and make better use of what you already have. Small steps, big change, one decision at a time. If this helped, don't just walk away inspired, walk away equipped. Subscribe for more real money talk, real stories, and real tools that work, even when life doesn't go easy. Let's unlearn broken habits together. Like, subscribe, share, and start saving for real.